As you remember, about 2 or 3 years ago, we were able to put the first one together. And we got so darn busy here in the courthouse over the last few years, we overlooked our most important people, our bailiffs who serve us every day. So we've made a vow to ourselves that we're going to have an annual luncheon so that you can come by and visit with us and we can enjoy your company once again. You know, last week was a very important week for the rule of law. It was a celebration of our local bar association with what really Monday was, May 1st, which is Law Day throughout the country. Law Day was started by the American Bar Association and lawyers throughout the country to recognize the rule of law and the unique justice system we have in our courts. We celebrated the day by celebrating the constitutions of the state of Georgia and the United States. And last week we had a luncheon at the Hilton Hotel for the Cobb Bar members, some 1,000 members, where they gave out their annual awards. But one of the most stirring moments of the luncheon was conducted by our Chief Judge, Tane Kell, who had all of us attorneys rise and retake the oath of attorneys to uphold the constitutions, the laws of the state of Georgia, and the rule of law in general. And it really brought to mind that last week and this week, Monday being Law Day, that we really were leaving out some of the most important parts of our criminal and civil justice system. And that is the staff that works with us day in and day out, in the courtroom, outside the courtroom, in our courts, and out in the public lobby area, day in and day out, to make our job easier. We can't thank enough the support staff, the court reporters, staff attorneys, administrative assistants, investigators, clerks of court, who work day in and day out, very silently, doing their job while the people's business is being conducted. So today is your day to thank you for your contributions to our court system, and particularly to all of us. You make our job so much easier. Without your help and without your continued support, we simply, as Judge Kell said earlier, could not turn the lights on and do the people's business. Now, first of all, I want to recognize some of our Superior and Senior Superior Court judges who were able to make it by this afternoon. Of course, Chief Judge Kell, who gave our introduction and invocation, Judge Stephen Schuster from the Superior Court, Judge Mary Staley Clark, she stepped in but had to step out, Senior Judge Michael Stoddard, Senior Judge George Krieger, and Judge Greg Poole. I want to give them a hand because they really are working with you today. Two very important people that all of you have come in contact with over the years, who really is our liaison between the Sheriff's Department, who do such a wonderful job working hand in hand with all of you bailiffs, our uniformed security staff that makes us feel secure and does such a wonderful job. And over the years, the sheriff has been so good in signing to us top brass, quite frankly, to work with us, to work with the juries, and to work with the bailiffs. And we have two of our former majors here who worked so closely with the Superior Court over the years. Major David Ingram, all the way from North Georgia. Down here. Major Tom Palmer. Tom's too young to retire, but he is. I want to thank the committee that put this together. They worked very hard. When I came up with the, once again, idea, I come up with these crazy ideas and they have to implement them. But this was not a crazy idea. This was a good one. And we said, we got to have another one. It's been several years since we've had a bailiff's luncheon. And of course, I look real good when I come up with that idea. Then I step back and let the real folks who do the work do the business. Kim Hicks from our office and the activity committee, if you all will stand, everybody who worked on this important day today, please stand so we can recognize them. And what's really important to all of us today is the wonderful folks from Carrabba's who came out here to furnish the luncheon, and a special thanks to our own Bob Pierce for making it all happen. Let's give all them. Now, I know a lot of people have to get back to court. Doug Widener and his lovely wife Joanne have to leave in a few moments. And I know some of you have to get back to court, so we're going to kind of keep this short from the program standpoint. But what I would like to ask you is that if you do not have a commitment back in court or outside of the courthouse, if you'd like to stay around, we'd love to have you stay and visit. You know, it's not so often that you can visit old friends and acquaintances, and that's what this is all about. So please stay with us if you can. We'll go through this program quickly, but this is our thanks to all of you who've worked so hard over these years. So at this time, I'm going to ask the staff to come up. We'd have just a little memento for everyone, and I know I'm going to miss a name or mispronounce, and I'm going to say it right up front, so you can chastise me later for it. Making my confession right now.